Hello, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ange.
And this is Sports Shade. Today on Sports Shade, we are going to give you some details on Khloe and Tristan's breakup, but with a twist. Von Miller and a sex tape incident. Ooh. And McGregor challenging Mayweather. And finally, another NFL player sitting during the national anthem. So keep those hands off that mouse and screen and get ready for some shade.
So Mike Evans, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is the newest athlete to protest during the playing of the national anthem. You may wonder if he's late on the Kaepernick train, but apparently Evans has a separate motivation for his silent protest. Evans is not at all fond of the recent title of president-elect being given to Donald J. Trump, and chose to sit during the playing of the national anthem during the game on November 13th. Evans went into more details regarding his decision in a video interview that he shared on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't want to, disrespect, the veterans or anything. The men and women that serve this country, I'm forever indebted to them. But, the things that's been going on in America lately, I'm not going to stand for that. When Ashton Kutcher, comes out and says we've been punked, I'll stand again, but I won't stand anymore.
Did you hear the fans' response to that coming down from the section nearby? Or?
I heard it a little bit, and it was from the people that I expected it to be from.
Mike, did you ask for any team support or anything like that before making that decision, or was that just a solitary?
No, I told myself, I said if this character, I'm not big on politics or things like that, but I told myself, I said if this happens, then America's not right now. And I said this a long time ago. When he ran, I thought it was a joke, and the joke continues.
Is it something that you plan on continuing?
I will. So, as long as he's the elect, he's the president-elect, and I'm not a political person that much, but I have common sense, and I know when something's not right.
So is you feeling is more about the election versus the treatment of blacks in America, which is why I love.
Yeah, I know Kaepernick did that. I'm doing it for a different reason, for how a reality star can be the president, and that's not a good look for America, I don't think.
Do you feel like, my final question on that is, do you feel like it's something illegitimate about the process, or do you feel like he was duly elected and where's the issue, just because of who he is?
Because of who he is, yes. It's not about the Republican Party or Democrat Party or anything like that. It's just who he is, and it's well documented, what he's done, and I'm not going to stand for something I don't believe in, so that's the end of that.
As we said on the last episode, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson, an NBA player for the Cavs, started dating over Labor Day weekend, and just 2 months in, the two reportedly broke up. But Thompson didn't get the memo. According to Radar Online, Thompson told the Kardashian that he wanted to slow things down because just 2 months in and she was already talking about moving in together in Cleveland, marriage, and kids. But she took slow down as we're over. After she blasted him on Twitter, he called her out and said, "I didn't want to break up, I just wanted to slow down." After the Twitter fight, the Kardashian was seen at the Cavs' last game, and then they took to Snapchat posting pics of them kissing and laughing. The two have apparently solved their differences, and she has said that she is committed to making this long-distance relationship work. And she will fly wherever she has to be by his side.
Saturday, November 12th, Madison Square Garden held its first ever UFC match. Along with 10 other fights taking place that night, the headlining event was the fight for lightweight title between Eddie Alvarez and the super victorious Conor McGregor. McGregor took the belt with an impressive two-round 40-strike defeat. Seems UFC is running out of titles for McGregor to fight for. You may be wondering, even, what's next for the now two-title holding Irishman? Well, other than having a baby on the way, according to a recent TMZ story, McGregor has officially proclaimed his conditions for participating in a fight against none other than Floyd Money Mayweather for $100 million. That's dollars. McGregor is definitely looking to bring the heat to Mayweather firsthand, especially now that the two have been trash-talking one another since UFC 205. Though Mayweather is best known for boxing specifically, it seems that he may actually be willing to take McGregor on for size.
Von Miller, linebacker for the Denver Broncos and dance move extraordinaire, is currently having to put up his defenses off the field as well. Miller is making moves to intercept the circulation of a sex tape that he was featured in back in June of 2016. It's reported that Miller met Elizabeth Ruiz while in Cancun, which led to the two having a one-night stand. Miller proclaims, however, that he totally knew that the ordeal was being recorded. Not long after his trip south of the border, Miller contacted Ruiz, requesting her to destroy the tape. Ruiz's response was a short and sweet gotcha. Legal documents have now been obtained by TMZ, where the team working with Miller proclaims that his counterpart in the film is looking to be the next Kardashian. Ruiz is now requesting, nay insisting, that the Denver Broncos All-Star fork over $2.5 million, or she will release the footage to all major outlets and essentially make the video go viral. Definitely sounds like you may not be able to dance your way out of this one, Vaughn.
Touche.
Right. So while we're on this one, let's go ahead and talk about this one. $2.5 million.
Yes.
$2.5 million.
Wow, is that what it...
That's
She
what
know-
it takes to
she
be a
knows her
Kardashian.
worth. She
That
knows
is
her
what
worth.
it takes to be a Kardashian.
Right, exactly. I feel that.
You already gotta have some money there.
Yeah. And I wonder like what she does now, like her story, you know, because he was in Mexico, they met in Cancun, they had a menage,
Menage
you
a
know,
trois.
menage a trois.
Yeah.
So, I just wonder, you
Well,
know,
I
she's
mean-
going places. It sounds like.
Well, I mean, the best way to start out being a Kardashian is a sex tape.
That's true. That's true. It works. It actually works.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't get why he would have, if he knew that the incident was being recorded, it was kind of dumb on his part.
Yeah. You didn't go into it blindly, brother.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like, oh yeah, it's cool, like I would have taken the tape with me.
Yeah, clear as day.
But I'm like, let me get that tape.
Right. Like
I'ma
before
dip on out of here.
like what's the song? Before I leave, I'm gonna need my shirt back, but it's the tape. You know.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna need
easy.
my tape back. So yeah, let's go ahead while we're on Kardashian now. Let's talk about Khloe and Tristan.
Yeah.
So in my personal opinion, she's 32, he's 25.
Right. They're in
So-
different levels.
Right. In all fairness, he should have been expecting that she'd be like, let's get married, let's have kids. Maybe not like right off the rip, but you know, within the next year or so.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Because she's looking at every relationship as potential marriage.
This is my
Right.
life partner.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
And I
definitely.
mean, they seem like they're doing good for each other. I mean, obviously there's Cavs fans out there who are like, oh yeah, they broke up, and then they're like, oh no, they didn't really break up. It was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. The whole misunderstanding part was sort of like, kind of reminds me of like when you're having a relationship in high school and you're like,
Right.
no, I didn't say that. I meant this.
Right.
You know, there's like obviously lack of communication or something. You guys
Little one.
get together.
Yeah, so I mean, because if he, like, slow down, I guess she
Yeah.
just took that as, oh, okay, fine, you want to slow down? We're done.
Right.
And blasted him on Twitter. So, I mean, he did blast her back, though. He was like, no, that's not what I said, and, like, kind of got down in her face about it. But, I mean, the two are back together. They're doing okay. But, don't know if it's true, rumors have been flying around that they're reportedly engaged.
Oh, okay.
Because at the game, she was wearing diamond rings.
She was
A
flaunting
very
it.
pretty,
She was like,
it did look like an engagement ring on her left finger. And they also took a
that's so
picture,
nice.
which is behind us. They took a picture of their hands together. He's wearing his championship ring, and she's wearing one of his rings and her diamond one. So we'll keep that one in process to see if that's gonna happen. And if it is, then you shouldn't have been like, oh, let's slow down a little bit. And she reportedly has moved in with him. So,
Whoa!
yeah.
After 2 months.
Yeah.
That's
she's moved her
fast.
stuff in, and she loves his 5-bedroom house in Cleveland in the suburbs.
Oh, nice.
She said she could see herself living there. So we might have a Kardashian in Ohio, guys.
Oh.
So moving on.
rather.
Floyd Mayweather and,
Oh, that would be. I would
McGregor,
see. I
Conor
would
McGregor.
love that to happen, dude.
but I thought he retired. Like I could have sworn Mayweather retired.
Yeah, it's like Jay-Z. Jay-Z retired, but he's never done.
Well, you.
He always comes back for more. You know, like.
So that fight's gonna be interesting. But I mean, like, 100 million? Is that what you said? 100 million?
100 million.
$100 million. So if you win, you get $100 million.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm gonna win.
And I'm sure he has people like betting for him that.
Yeah,
like,
I know
he's
the
getting
betting
shares
thing,
of. So that would be. But I'm sure.
Another-
It seems like Mayweather's like, nope, you know, it's not even worth it. But then McGregor's like, that's because you're afraid to get your butt whooped.
Oh.
You know, like the trash
So they're
talking
just-
is for real. It's
So is it
real.
like social media trash talking, or is it just like stuff
Yeah.
that's being released that they're just like saying personally to each other?
Well, there was a video of McGregor. He seemed to be drunk, but he
Oh.
was totally at like a club or something. He's like, yeah, I'll totally whoop this guy. I'll totally be the champion forever.
Is that
I
your?
can't.
Is that your? Okay.
I'm trying here.
And our last story, now that we've talked about Mayweather and his money that he wants to get for another supercar.
Yes.
Anyways,
It's a Tampa Bay.
so we had
Tampa Bay fucking
the sitting one. Yeah.
protest.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
like-
I mean, I like that his protest is not.
Not just against all of
Necessary.
America.
Yeah.
Like
not, well,
Kaepernick's was.
Well, I think that Kaepernick's was more of like just like trying to speak out for like smaller portions of America, but then
Kind of
as yeah, because the song sort of represents all of America, but then the smaller portion, I feel like all of America wouldn't be all of America without the smaller portions of America, you know? So I think that he was
Well-
just trying to make a statement. It was really long and drawn out.
I mean, I will give him this. At least he didn't go out and like start destroying people's property because he didn't want Trump to win.
Right,
So,
like the protesters.
yeah, on that note, we're not going to get into all of that drama. We're just going to talk about sports shade, some shady stuff that they've been doing.
Yeah.
And that is going to wrap up our episode.
Yeah.
Talk, can't think of my train of thought.
Comment
on you. Well, I don't. On Facebook.
on
On
Facebook.
Score On Air, and tune in to the guys in Score On Air on the TuneIn app.
Weekly.
And you can also watch them on the
Daily.
YouTube. On the YouTube. I keep saying
On the YouTube.
I
That's
sound
proper.
old.
I
Okay.
feel like you should have an English accent, like on the YouTube.
Yeah, go to the YouTube. I can't. No, I can't. Okay.
You can.
So again, scoreonair.com. This is Sports Shade. I'm Ashley.
I'm
and
Ange.
This is Ange, and that's
And
it.
we'll see you
Have a
next
great
time.
day, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.